Jim from Team Prodigy in Central Texas Disc Golf. Welcome back to Heritage Park, the Black Course here in Belton, Texas. We are at the back nine coverage of the 2025 Biggie Bag Challenge. Peyton, what do you expect in the back half of this round?
I think it's going to be really tight. It's kind of looking like a two-horse race right now between Blake and Jaden. Me and Josh are just trying to hold on for dear life, so let's see how it finishes out.
We're at hole number 10, 617-foot par 4. Just a wide open, just throw it where you want.
Yeah, with no OBs today, so it's pretty much just throw it as far as you want. You really want to be in the middle, though, kind of set yourself up for an easy second shot. And I think we've got Jaden first on the box here after his par. He's going Halo Boss, just trying to eat up a bunch of that distance.
And he did. Beautiful shot. Chapman's going to get the drone up going on the next hole. We'll show you some more shots. But it's wide open right in the middle of the fairway. Josh kind of left it out a little to the left.
Yep, Josh went D3 and just pushed it a little bit left. He's still in a fine spot. It's just going to make the second shot a little bit further.
Like you said, Blake really doesn't know. He's not played these holes before.
Yep, he actually thought we were going to a different basket when we were walking up, but we got him corrected, and he went gravity bomb PD2 there. I'm going Kazar, and this is probably the best shot I've had on this hole in a while.
It's right down the middle.
Yep.
Perfect. Ate up a lot of yardage.
Yep.
So Josh got a second shot into the green. He's going to try to get a birdie putt, and he kind of rolled it over a little bit, and he's going to be battling for his par.
Yep, he went photon, just pulled it a little bit. Blake's going soft justice. If I remember correctly, just a little bit off on the distance here. Just a little long. I'm going zone OS, Old Faithful, just trying to skip it up there.
And you did. Perfect. Yep. Great way to start the back nine.
Yep. Got to start putting some of those close if I'm going to be missing some putts. Jaden's going slammer. He just puts that one about right under the basket. Josh goes Bergex here.
Kind of clips that tree going in. It's going to have a long putt for par.
Yep.
Blake, again, you're talking about his putter.
Yep.
Didn't make that one, but gave him a chance.
Yep. Josh got about a 15, 20-footer here. He just
misses it. And then you go ahead and make your putt. So tell me what happened with Jaden's putt here.
With Jaden's putt?
Yeah, watch. You want to see what happened to it. Did the wind take it all of a sudden?
Oh, yeah. For some reason, his putt went from, just kept rolling for some reason.
Josh went ahead and made his bogey putt. Everybody else parred out. So
definitely not a hole you want to get anything but a birdie, especially not a bogey.
Hey, Jaden's up a couple. We're at the longest hole on the course, a par 4, 822-foot par 4, hole number 11. What an incredible hole. We really like it going to the mound. It's just, you throw everything you got.
Yep, really wide open off the tee. There is a Mando in play that you shouldn't hit, but it's very easy to miss.
Yeah, I missed it twice.
I think I missed it in this round, but
we'll see.
Jaden's going Rip Current Roller. That'll actually be dropping here in the next couple weeks.
And he throws a roller, gets it way out past the Mando.
Yep, that's about as good of a roller as you can have. Just curls up right in the middle of the fairway. He's going to leave himself a pretty easy upshot. I go Katana and I just pull it.
Clip that tree right by the Mando.
Yep.
I don't know if you went past the Mando or you had to throw around it.
I think I missed it.
Yeah.
At this point, I was just like, it is what it is.
Chapman again with the drone. You can see catching that tree a little bit. And this is Blake. What a shot here.
Yep. If you're not familiar with Blake's game, he's throwing a stiletto, and I guarantee you will never see anybody make a stiletto fly that far.
Here it goes. You can watch how much he just shapes the shot around into the middle of the fairway and how far it is around the corner.
Yep.
Chapman. I don't know how Chapman keeps an eye on these discs, but he does a great job.
Yep, for the 5th time, shout out Chapman Shoe. And then you got Josh. I think Josh went, what is he going, H7 roller, I think.
He's trying to throw a roller as well.
Yep.
I don't think we got that on the catch cam. If you see it again, he just rolled it right down the middle of the fairway.
Yep. I'll be really interested to see how this hole plays with some OB.
We want to put it on the left a little bit.
I think it's
around the corner.
OB left and right. So I'm playing from the missed Mando. And I'm trying to get it all the way up there. Trying to at least give myself a chance to save par. This is actually a pretty good shot, and then just
roll down the hill.
Rolled down the hill, put it about a foot from the pin, and just rolled all the way down.
Kind of your theme, rolling away.
Yeah, it's just one of those days. Josh yanks this one right. He definitely threw the wrong disc. Jaden's going with his chasm, overstable guy.
You want to watch exactly what Jaden did. He did the same thing you did, went halfway up the hill.
Yeah.
And then rolled back down. That's kind of the fate of this hole. So.
Yeah, this is definitely a very technical green. Blake goes ravine, just kind of gets held up a little bit in that headwind. But this is just one of those greens that you really have to kind of make your mind up with what you're wanting to do.
This is the danger that you get. You roll away. If you go a little too hard, Josh has got that back up. Now, this is Blake. You see him chipping up there. Yep. And now Jaden's going to try to make his 3.
Yep. Jaden's trying to make his 3, but it's just such a scary putt, and he just does not commit. And then you got me over there celebrating.
And then you laid up for it.
I did lay up.
You did catch a little abuse on that, but everybody else did too.
Hey, it was just one of those putts where it's like, especially after you see Jaden just absolutely whiff.
Now he's coming back for his 4.
Yep, this is his 4 putt.
These are the dangers of this.
Very windy, and he just sails it again. Love Jaden, but man,
he didn't have a very good hole.
Nope. And then he just lays up. He's going to walk out of there with a 6, I believe.
Yeah, he was hoping to get a 3, and he's walking away with a 6.
Yep, so Blake definitely capitalized the most on that hole. That kind of brings them back
even. So we're at hole number 12, 664-foot par 4, the third straight long hole for y'all. It is a beautiful hole back up into the woods. You got the trees to worry about on the left, and you got the road to worry about on the right.
Yep, basically just want to throw it as far as you can. You got a little bit of danger to the right, but like I said, there's no OB left. So it kind of opens up to with what you can do. Blake's going big here with the stiletto.
He went so far, we missed the drone.
Yeah, I mean,
he threw it past the drone. You could see it real quick, but it goes out of view.
Yeah, that disc is moving very, very fast, but he's way down there.
And then you're throwing.
Yep, I'm going Kazar again, and I loved this shot.
It was beautiful. We didn't get to land on it.
It was perfect, full flex, skipped off the road. I'm in a really good spot. Josh is going, I want to say Cloudbreaker, maybe.
Got it way down there too.
Yep, good shot from Josh.
You can see his shot on the drone and how he shapes it between the road and the trees.
Yep. I think this will be a really hard hole with some OB.
Oh yeah, let the course develop a little bit.
Yep. And then you're going to have Jaden following him up. He's going boss.
And he's got a little mad after that double bogey.
He was very upset after that double bogey, especially because he was 5 down, I think. Mm-hmm. So he had a pretty good round going. So he definitely puts a move on this.
See how much he gets it out over the road.
Yep.
And has a great chance to make birdie. Yeah, I'm sure he's still thinking about the last hole.
Yep. Josh goes Raptor here. I'm pretty sure he puts this to like 2 feet.
He's on the other side of the tree.
Oh, no, he's on the other side of the tree. Yep. Jaden goes Slammer.
He's about 2 feet.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of. Or no, that might have been his zone. I think that was his zone. I'm going Zone OS. And I put that one pretty close, but just a little outside of my comfortable putting range right now. Blake goes Soft Justice and leaves himself kind of a funky putt.
Missed the putt. And then you can't even see. Josh, here's your putt.
Yep. About 25 feet. This is just kind of the story of today. Just can't capitalize on good shots.
Around the tree makes his birdie.
Yep. Josh and Jaden walking out of there with a birdie putt.
Jaden takes the lead. He's at 5, and Blake is at 4. Another missed opportunity for your putter.
Yep.
Okay, we're at hole number 13, 351-foot par 3. Go between the sycamore trees if you want to go that route, or you go around to the right. Just the road is in play if you throw it a little far.
Yep, definitely a 2-line fairway. You can either go hyzer over the right or go forehand or turn over left. Or, if you're Blake Whitehead, you'll see this in a second. Josh is going chasm, just trying to play with that wind. Just catches this tree.
You just see he tries to go around the tree and he catches that edge.
Yep, just a touch too high. You really want to put that shot a touch lower.
And he's going to have a long approach shot.
Yep.
Jaden's basically taking the same route,
Yep.
and he misses the tree.
Yep, Jaden plays it a touch wider. He goes 1.1 chasm, so definitely playing with that overstability. Goes just a little bit long, but I think we had a tailwind on that shot, so that kind of explains it.
You can see where it goes. You just got to gets it in the gap and goes around the corner there.
Yep, you really want to throw like a really pushing hyzer if you're going to go on that right side, because it's not the longest hole in the world. And then you got Blake doing Blake things, just going tomahawk. Probably the only person in the area who can even do anything remotely like that.
That's probably the fourth hole he almost aces.
Yeah, I mean,
and you just see the roll.
We thought he went out of bounds at first, but this is such
see how high
cool,
he gets
this
the
is
shot.
such a cool shot.
It's up over everything.
We were really surprised it didn't tomahawk with how kind of soft everything's been recently. I'm going with my chasm forehand, and I just put a touch too high here.
You were going the forehand with what we designed the hole to be.
Yep. Just pull it a little bit.
You can see that right around the corner. Try to get in the gap there and went a little long, actually.
If I just missed that tree, I think I would have been parked, but I just pushed it a touch long. Josh is going zone here.
He leaves it a little outside, but he's still going to have a putt at it.
Leaks it. It's pretty windy. I'm trying to maybe give this a bid. Just leave myself with about a 15-footer.
And Blake, I don't know how it...
Oh.
Almost would have been incredible.
That was almost an amazing putt. That was a great floaty bid from him. You got Jaden trying to capitalize, maybe bounce back, and he just leaks that. I've got a testy 8-footer. I put that in. Josh makes this bogey putt. Par putt? Par putt.
It's pretty windy. That green is pretty windy.
Yep. As soon as we got to this back nine, it started getting really windy. So
we have reached hole number 14, 692-foot par 4. One of the holes you put in when they did the reconstruction. What a great hole. You even got a farther tee pad than this if you really want to do it with out of bounds in the water. It's going to become an incredible hole.
Yep, I can't wait to just put OB left here, and this is going to turn into probably one of the harder holes, especially like today when we had a headwind.
It is a fun hole.
Yep. First up on the tee box, we got Josh. I think he's throwing a hypercane from DGA.
It's about a 300-foot carry to get this chasm. When it comes out of bounds, it's going to be quite a little shot. So.
Yeah, but he puts it right down the middle. No OB on the left side today.
You can just see the drone shot.
Yep.
He just peered the gap.
Yep, that's about as good as it gets. I think once OB gets put out here, it's going to be one of the hardest holes. Jaden's going really wide with a Halo Champ Destroyer.
And you really didn't see it off the tee how far he went right. And you'll see it on the drone footage how far he was out of the road.
He almost didn't even make it back in bounds with that wind.
I mean, he hit about halfway down the road, about 15 feet from the...
Yeah. But he's getting aggressive, especially when you got Blake throwing this forehand right behind him.
Yes. How far do you think he can throw a forehand?
He threw, I think he came in 5th or 6th at Worlds in the distance comp. He threw 650.
I was going to say, he's pretty close.
So...
And I didn't know really what happened. And
he
then,
just hit a tree, hit this tree limb. Yeah.
Just watch how far this thing would have gone.
Yep, that thing was moving.
And then he hits the tree.
Yep.
And knocks it down. He probably would have been up by the green.
Yep, still in an okay spot. I was really between shots here. I ended up going my flippy Halo Boss.
You got the wind in your face a little bit.
Yep, and I just left it left a little bit, but there's no OB, so really no harm, no foul in that miss. That'll be out of bounds in the future, though, so I'm just in that little pond area right there.
Mr. No Shoulders, that's where we found snakes a few years ago. So
really?
That's the snake pit.
Yep, I don't doubt it.
There's a lot more covered over to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got Blake trying to go to the green.
Yep. Blake's going beast right here. Just going thumber.
He had to be a pitcher growing up, didn't
he? He played college baseball, and he was a pitcher.
Yeah, that's what. Yep. A little short.
Yep, just kind of got held up in that wind a little bit. Jaden's going ravine, I think.
I think it leaked a little left.
Yep, and just leaked it left a little bit. Should leave himself about a 40-footer.
Josh is down the middle.
I think Josh is going Raptor here. He just leaves it a little bit short. We had a pretty stiff headwind here.
Yeah, it really picked up on the back nine.
Yep. I loved this line. I just left it a touch short. It's a touch low.
So really everybody's got a long birdie putts.
Yep.
I think everybody ends up making par here. So
yep.
Josh has got the best chance to make birdie.
Yep.
And he kind of floated it.
You can kind of just see the wind's playing tricks with our discs right now. We got Jaden trying to get a birdie.
Close, but no cigar. Number 15, which is a 350-foot par 3, another new hole that we put out in the trees across the fairway up into the tree line. Tough little hole, but really one shot. Blake and Jaden one shot separated him with 4 holes to go.
Yep, kind of trying to pay homage to OG hole 12. Very punishing shot if you don't pull it off. Josh is going chasm here, and he just leaks it a little bit left. That wind was really ripping right to left right here.
Yeah, he's going to give himself a shot, though, because he didn't get up in the trees.
Yep.
And he's going to be able to hopefully work his way back in there. Jaden kind of pulled this one a little right, and he's kind of turned over on him in the wind.
Yep, Jaden went explorer there and just stayed a touch straight on him. He should have a pretty routine up and down from there, though.
He just left it a little right.
Yep, just a very punishing shot. Oh, no, that's right. He got that really good kick.
And then Blake,
Blake goes boom. He's just throwing this and
catches the tree at the entrance.
Yeah, I mean.
Again, how high did he throw this?
I can't even tell you. Just kind of got. It's actually still flying right now.
It is.
You can kind of see it in the tree.
And then you got the wind, it just kind of turned over on you.
I just, threw a really bad shot.
If you see, it just kind of turned over right at the mouth. It's not really about 30, 40 feet, that gap, to get into that, to the green. So
probably should have thrown my 1.1 chasm. Josh is just trying to pitch that up. He almost rings it up. I'm going just basically closing my eyes and trying to throw it up there.
And it's up there by the green.
Yep. Jaden was trying to tell me how bad of a shot it was, but it ended up working out. He tries to give this a bid.
This is Blake trying to get out there once he got his whole disc out of the tree.
His disc was about 50 feet up in the air.
Great par, by the way.
Thank you. Not too often you see a spin putt from me, but that one actually looks pretty good.
3 holes to go. We're at hole number 16, 271-foot par 3. It's a hole you designed, but we just shortened it a little bit for this course. Up in the hills, a little gap shot, a little hyzer.
Yep, very, very tough shot. Very, very good score separator. Going to be interesting to see. I think we get a bunch of different ways that people attack it. We got Josh here. He's throwing a backhand and just saws it off, and he is in jail.
Yeah, you can see it from the drone. Just where this disc goes after it hits the tree is really interesting. Didn't look too bad. Then he goes boom, boom, plinko. He goes deep into the trees.
Then you got Jaden. He's going Halo Champ Destroyer, and he makes about as equally bad mistake, and he just yanks it left. We got a pretty good right to left wind.
So he's in jail.
Yeah, Blake said, "I'm not messing with the gap. I'm going thumber with a beast." And I'm not going to downplay how far this shot is with a thumber. It
is unbelievable. You can see it with the shot. It doesn't seem feet wide. It's not very long, but it's so high.
We had no idea where his disc landed. Yeah. I'm trying to follow his line. I don't have the Blake Whitehead power. I thought this was going to be okay, and I just got a really fortunate kick left here.
You can see it when it lands.
Yep. I actually loved it out of my hand, and it just didn't stay left as far as I wanted. I had the distance.
You got to kick down the hill, and you got it easy.
Yep, I had the distance. I just misplayed the.
Blake's got a one-shot lead. Now he's trying to set him up to make a par putt. Josh is just trying to get back to the fairway.
Yep, this is a very, very, very big score separator during the round.
And then Jaden's got his par putt, and he missed it.
Yep. I'm trying to maybe ring it up and just can't get anything to fall today. But
great par from Josh.
Yep. Josh is stoked about that.
And then Blake's got his tap in
for
his birdie. So it went bogey, birdie, 3-shot swing.
Yep.
No, 2-shot swing, excuse me.
And this is kind of a testy putt for Jaden because that's the one that he's definitely had spit out before.
That 2-shot swing on hole number 16. We're hole number 17. Another one of the new holes we're still trying to figure out. This is a 409-foot downhill par 3. We put the basket in a little bit different position to see how it played today. It's just going to be a fun, great hole once it grows in.
Yep, just a very picturesque hole. Very, very tough tee shot.
We put the basket a little bit to the right in the trees.
Yep.
Blake's up first.
Yep, sets up really well for the forehand, though. So
yeah, y'all
Blake's just
parks it.
Yep, puts it about 5 feet. Josh said
he's going to try to go over
yep,
the top.
Josh said for the brand, he actually hits a power line that's like a quarter of an inch thick.
Yeah.
I'm going boss here, just kind of trying to follow Blake's line.
And you did.
Yep, this is probably my best shot all day.
Yeah,
got a really fortunate roll.
And you're just right there for the par,
yep.
birdie. And then Jade's trying to do the same thing. He's got to make up that shot.
Yep.
And he just clips a little branch.
Yep, there's one Twizzler that just, I think he's hit about 3 times.
He's right there. Josh is going to have a long approach shot. Changes his disc. I think y'all were talking trash to him. But
Josh is probably one of the most indecisive people when it comes to disc selection. So he ends up grabbing a little bit faster disc. He's going with an MVP Photon here.
It's an incredible shot.
Yep.
Gives himself a chance to make par.
I think he just juiced it. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Sends it just a touch long, but he'll have a putt for his par. Jaden really needs this putt just a touch high. So
Josh left his a little short. It would have been an incredible par. Then Blake's got his birdie. Now he's going to go up 2 on Jaden with 1 hole to go.
Yep, 2 holes.
Hole number 18, 508-foot par 4. Blake's up 2. Final hole. What do you expect from this hole?
Yep, very good score separator. And we actually did play OB, so this walking path, concrete path you see to your right of that is out of bounds, so it definitely shrinks that landing zone. It's not the longest hole, but it's definitely a really tough tee shot. Blake's just going monster here, and he said that's just his most overstable monster. Really has no chance of going left.
He just left himself wide open in the gap, though.
Yep, should be a pretty...
You see his drone shot just gets around the corner.
Yep, that's really, about the perfect spot to land for the forehand.
Yeah, you get to see the shape of the shot from these, what y'all are trying to do on this fairway.
Yep. I go turnover and just don't pull it over quite enough. Get a really fortunate rollout. I'm going to be cut off, but definitely wanted to pull that one over just a touch more, but get a really good drone footage of this shot by Chapman.
And then Jaden's got to make up 2 shots here.
Yep. Jaden went a little bit higher, a little bit more aggressive line, and almost pulled it off. He just gets smacked down by those last couple branches.
Yeah, he would have been in the gap. He would have had a pretty good birdie putt, eagle putt.
Yeah, he would definitely had an eagle putt.
But he needs a birdie, and Blake needs bogey.
Yep. Almost sees he executes perfectly there. Josh is going... It's a DGA mold. I think it might be like a tsunami or something like that.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, great shot. Right next to Blake. Or, sorry, I think it's a bonsai. Yeah, I think that's a bonsai. Should set himself up for it.
Okay, what's Blake thinking here?
I mean, I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't think he was either.
I don't think he looked at me afterwards and he's like, I don't know why I did that.
He puts himself in some trouble.
Yep. It's the pressure of the Biggie Bag Challenge.
The Biggie Bag Challenge.
But, no, I mean, it's a tough backhand. I mean...
Yeah. And what are you trying to do? You trying to get over the top?
I'm trying to make something happen. I'm going Bergex, forehand turnover. And I'm trying to put it close. Jaden didn't realize what the scores were, so he was trying to throw that in. He didn't need to.
So Blake's trying to get his 3rd shot. He clips a branch.
Yep.
He's got about a 30-footer up the hill for his par. This is Jaden's birdie putt. I'm sure, looking back on it, he would not have wanted a birdie putt this long.
Yep.
But he canned it.
He definitely puts the pressure on Blake. This is for the outright win. He's got kind of an obstructed putt with how low he brings that.
Just slips off the band.
Leaks it right, just a touch.
This is your par putt.
Yep. And just I can't. No, this is my birdie putt, and I just can't put it in.
And then Josh should need to make his putt. Blake makes his bogey putt, and we go on to the playoff. What we did is closest to the hole on hole number 1, and both of them are tied at 4. So heck of a Biggie Bag Challenge, but it's going to end pretty quick. We have a quick turnaround here.
Yep. Jaden's going with his chasm. He said he just didn't trust it enough. Kind of leaks it left, I think, if I remember correctly.
Left it a little bit on the outside, about 30 feet.
Yep, it's about 35, 40 feet from there.
And all Blake has to do is get inside that for the win.
Yep, and this is a very, very stock Blake Whitehead backhand shot. So he does a really good job. Almost rings it up again.
And wins it. Hey, our 2025 Biggie Bag champion in a playoff, closest to the hole number 1. Blake, Whitehead, $20. Don't spend it all in one place. Jaden, there's your biggie bag, $10. Second place, 2 years in a row. Blake, how do you feel about winning the biggie bag?
Pleasure to be back out here. I had fun today. Thankful to miss work and be out here throwing discs.
Yes, thank you. Jaden, 2 years in a row. Can you survive for the rest of the year?
I don't know. This one's gonna hurt. So this one's gonna be tough. But I'm coming back next year stronger and more ready.
Sounds good. Thank y'all.
Dang.
We had such a blast with the second annual Biggie Bag Challenge. Blake was able to get the win in a playoff over Jaden. Jaden's now 2-time runner-up. How do you think the course played today?
I think it was really good. I think that you guys have done a really good job with it. I really like where it's at right now. I can't wait to see how it is after we get some OBs up. But yeah, I mean, I think the highlight of the round is Jaden lost. Love the kid. He's one of my best friends, but I'm glad that Blake was able to take him down. So thank you for putting that together, and can't wait to see the third Biggie Bag Challenge.
No, we have had a new layout each time we've done it. I don't think we're going to have a third layout next year. So we're just appreciate it. This is Jim from Team Prodigy and Central Texas Disc Golf. Thanks, Peyton from Big Country and Meridian Disc. We'll see you next time on the channel.